Hello students, welcome to St. Peter's School. Open your term book, page number 149, chapter 4, Feeding Habits of Animals. So in this chapter, we are going to learn what different foods all the animals eat. So let's begin with the chapter. So first exercise is just look at the picture which is shown on this page. You can see that there are many animals in the picture. What do you have to do? You have to look at the picture and name of the animals, and you have to write what food they are going to eat in the given column. So write what each of the animals in this picture would want for a meal. So let's begin with it. Zebra. Now what does zebra eats? Zebra eats grass. Can you see monkey? What does monkey eats? Monkey eats banana or fruits. Now can you see crocodile? What does crocodile eats? It eats human being or animals. So here it will be eating snake. Can you see giraffe? What does giraffe eats? Giraffe eats plants or leaves. Now can you see snake? What does snake eats? Snake eats frog or mouse. Okay kids, so these are the animals. They eat different types of food. So now let's learn in detail about it. You have learned that animals move from place to place in search of food. As we all human being need food, animals also need food. So to eat food, they move around in their jungle or in the surrounding in search of food. Animals need food and water to live and to grow. They need energy to walk, run, and fight. Domestic animals need energy to work for their masters. So, can you see the difference? There are two types of animals, the domestic and the wild animals. So, in case of domestic animals, their master provide them food. But in case of wild animals, they hunt for food by themselves. They move around and travel from place to place to find their food. Plants are basic source of food for all animals. Kids, we are going to learn in detail about this on the next page 150. So let's look into this in detail. Who eats whom? So kids, as we human being, we are dependent on foods. In terms of we eat different types of food, and some eat vegetables, some eats meats also. So animals also eat different types of food, and they are also dependent on different animals or different plants. So let's look into detail. Some animals eat plants. Some animals eat animals that eat plants. Thus, all animals on the earth depend on plants for food. Have you understood this? Okay, so I will explain you in detail. Now look at this picture of grass. So can you see the goat is eating the grass, as well as the cow is also dependent on grass. But can you see one more thing? This tiger, the tiger depends on cow. How it is dependent on cow? It is the food of tiger. So have you understood this? The tiger is dependent on cow, and the cow is dependent on grass, and the goat is also dependent on grass. Have you understood? Different animals eat different foods. They live in a place where food is available. Some animals eat only grass and leaves. Such animals are called herbivores. So kids, we human being, we prefer different kinds of foods. Some are vegetarians and some are non-vegetarians. Similarly, there are different animals who prefer different kind of food. So animals that eat only grass and leaves are called as herbivores. They depend only on plants for their food, like fruits, grains, nuts, etc. For example, cow, deer, rabbit, monkey, goat, etc. So these animals are called as herbivores. Why? Because they are only dependent on food and they do not eat flesh of another animals. The other kind of animals are called as carnivores. Before getting into knowing the carnivorous animals, I would also like to add a important point about herbivorous animals. Herbivores need to eat for many hours in a day. They have a special digestive system that helps them digest all types of plants they eat. Okay, kids? So, let's look into carnivorous animals. Some animals eat flesh of other animals. Such animals are called carnivores. They either hunt and eat the flesh or eat the dead animals. Example are lion, cheetah, snake, crocodile, etc. So kids, the animals which they kill another animal and eat their flesh are known as carnivorous animals. Some animals eat both plants and other animals. Such animals are called as omnivorous. So these type of animals, they eat both types of food. They prefer eating grass and plants as well as they eat the flesh of another animals. These animals are called as omnivorous. They eat fresh fruit, grass, nuts, milk, fish, meat, etc. For example, bear, crow, etc. So kids, have you ever seen crow eating flesh as well as grains? Next time if you see a crow, observe the crow. The crow eats the grains which is thrown on the ground, as well as the fruits which are on the tree. The crow also eats the flesh of another animals. So the crow is one of the example of omnivorous. Humans are also called as omnivorous. They eat all kind of foods. So kids, I hope you have understood what I have taught in this lesson till now. So I'll just tell you in short what we learned till now. We learned different types of animals who are dependent on different kinds of food. So first one is herbivorous, second one is carnivorous, and third one is omnivorous. So kids, I would like you to give you a homework. The homework is you have to read the chapter once and make 3 columns of herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous, and you have to write the names of animals which belong to different categories. Okay kids, I hope you will do this homework, and in the next class we are going to learn more about what animals eat. Thank you kids. Bye bye.